Well, good morning to Hiking with Ken. Beautiful day here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Probably upper 40s, low 50s right now. On a little hike after my a little short shift at work. Anyway, so today I went out on my hike, and you can see I'm donning something new today. If you've seen other videos that I've made, you've noticed that I talked about orange bandana. Orange bandana is that 70-something-year-old man that tried to get me to quit on Camelback Mountain after getting mad at me because I was in his way. Then told me there's no shame in quitting. And I was thinking a lot about that. Obviously, I did another video about orange bandana, and that orange bandana isn't usually another person, it's yourself. I had that moment last week, Tuesday. I went on a hike, and it kicked my butt. I was ready to quit. I'd had all I could. It was all my body could take, and I thought, no. I sat down for about 10 minutes and decided, no, I'm going to press on because you're really close. Only realizing it was less than 1/10 of a mile from the top. And so it was a loop, so I had to come back down anyway, so on the other side. So, you know, orange bandana gets in our head. So I wanted to liken it to one of those great theological movies called Bloodsport. And kind of a shout out to my college roommates and friends back in college, Dale Smith and Tony Darnell and Sean Lee and Russell Walgie and guys like that. When we went and saw Bloodsport in a theater while we were in college, first time we'd seen Jean-Claude Van Damme. And in that movie, it's about Frank Dukes. It's based on a true story-ish. And eventually his buddy gets put in the hospital by the main enemy in the movie, Lee. I think it was his last name, Bong Lee. I don't remember. Chung Lee, that's right, big guy. And at one point, when he goes to fight him, Chung Lee has the bandana of his buddy who was in the hospital around his leg and is threatening him. Well, let me tell you this. That's exactly how Satan works. You see, he wants us to be identified by what he thinks we are most, and that is losers, quitters. And that's one of my problems, is I sometimes can't finish things that I start. Wow, that looks terrible. Anyway, and so I decided I wasn't going to be identified by that, so I went out, I beat that old man up, and I took his orange bandana. Or, we had one at home, I took it and decided to wear that as a reminder of, this does not identify me. In fact, this is going to spark me to finish. And I got to my goal today. I got to this checkpoint that I wanted to get to this morning under the amount of time that I wanted to do it, and did it only stopping once. You see, I had to learn something. It's okay if you stand and stop, because sometimes you need rest. Quitting, that's something different, and that's not something I want to do. So I want to press on and say, no, orange bandana, you do not identify me. What identifies me is my resolve. What identifies me is who I am in Christ. I am an overcomer. I am victorious because of the cross, and there's so many things else that I am. If you don't know what that is, go listen to Who You Say I Am by Hillsong Worship. Fantastic song, gives you an idea of your identity. Don't let the enemy identify you. Take that identity away from him. Get rid of it. Use it as motivation, because actually your motivation is what Jesus did on the cross. So let's go after, push on, and don't give up.